How's everybody doing? 5-4 weekend adventures. It's been a little bit, but today I have the Mopeka Universal Pro Check, and this one's going to go on the gray water tank because the Casitas do not have sensors, just like the big expensive RVs. So I found this, saw reviews, and it's an easy install. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it is and how it works. Alright, so here's the package. It's a Mopeka Pro. You want to get the blue package, don't get the green one. The green one is for like metal tanks. Our tanks are like a, I don't know what you call it, type of plastic. But this is good for water, oil, gas, diesel. And this will let you know if your gray water tank is almost full or empty. Because we have ran into situations after about 3 days, our gray tanks were full and the water just stays there or starts backing up a little bit and we have to dump. So in the package comes the, let's take it out of the bag here for you. This is a case which has a 3M tape. This part here comes off. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. And I forgot my mic, but just pries off. You don't want to use a screwdriver because you'll mess it up, and you don't want it falling out and you're losing your part here. But you can see, just pry it off. See if I can take it off one hand. Okay, this here is the 3M adhesive, so this would be an activator for the 3M tape. Rub this on the plastic after you clean it. And this is the grease. What this is sonic grease. On the back here, as you can see, it has tape on it. Take this tape off when you're ready to install. There's a piece of magnet here. Well, no, magnets are here. Sorry about that. This is a sensor. You take the grease, apply it on the sensor, just so let it adhere to the tank a little bit better. And then you can install this piece. I'll show you how it's going to be done. It comes with instructions. It tells you exactly how they want the collar on your tank. Then you also have here step-by-step instructions, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through it. I already downloaded the app because I have a Mopeka on my propane tank, which works great. So I decided to go ahead and try one for the freshwater tank. So I'm going to go ahead and get my mic and we'll start this installation. Okay, what I'm going to do here is, this is the bottom of the RV. This is where the gray tank is located, if you can see. I'm going here to the right corner. I already did it before I turned the camera on. What you want to do is you want to find a spot where you can take your Mopeka Pro. Like I said, this is going to go up on top. I found where it has to be level, and you do that with the phone app. Here is the phone app. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can see. But here's the Mopeka, and that green dot there, you want it to center. So I was going around. My RV is level at the site. So this spot right here happens to be a good spot. Plus, I forgot to tell you, when you're going to turn it on with the app for the first time, hold the sync button a couple minutes. You get to download the app. But see, I already have two. This is for my propane tank. Here's my new LPG. As you can see, it's syncing. But you click on it, you see it says it's empty. It's because it's not connected. But what you want to do is go down here to sensor position, and this will show you where, like I said, the green dot's going to be located. So if I put it here, try to do this, and I hit the 0 sensor, hit OK, you can see it's almost in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's almost in the middle. So that's where I'm going to put it at. And then we'll just take it from there and see how it works. So now what you want to do is, since you know where it's going to go, you want to go back and clean that. Got me a piece of tissue here. Just wipe it down. Make sure it's clean. You can see it's dirty. Because you want to make sure that adhesive sticks to it real good. Now that it's clean, I'm going to go ahead and grab the sensor glue, whatever. Hold on, I got this. If you follow the instructions, it tells you to download the app, which I already did. Attach the spacers to the base of the tank. That's if you're going to use it for propane. Press and hold the sync button so you can get it synced onto the app, which I already explained to you. And you apply the electric grease on the black sonar rubber circle located on the back. This is going to ensure accurate reading always from the sensor. So we'll do that right before we stick it on there. Using the live sensor position function on the tank, check the app. So that's what we did. We just wanted to make sure it was centered. Hit setup, cogwheel in the upper right hand corner, and then you follow the instructions to set it up. It's going to ask you what type of tank is it, how many gallons, and you can put an alarm threshold. So if you want to get it to 90, so an alarm can go off and tell you it's almost full, you can do that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to clean the area. But before we do that, let me show you here real quick. Make sure I get this thing working right. Which it's not. There we go. Hold on. Sorry for this. Okay, like I explained to you, what you got to do is unhook it from here. So it snaps off. So you don't want to use a screwdriver and break the clips, because then you're going to have to go back on Amazon and buy another one. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the 3M, not on here, but you're going to go ahead and do it on the tank. Rub it around. So when you do stick this on, it'll stay on there. This is a tape primer, light yellow, 3M Industrial. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this on so we can see exactly how it's going to work. Let me try to position this here so you can actually see. Alright, so it's going to be right here. See my hand? Right there. It's going to be right here. I just want to make sure. Okay. So what you want to do with this is one of those, once you break it, shake it, get the liquid, and then you want to come up here and start. You can see it's wet, getting wet. Just want to rub it wherever you think you're going to install it, so that way the glue can stick from the cover itself. I'm going to let that dry for a few, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take the ring here, peel off the tape, and we're going to go ahead and position it right where we want it. Should be right here. So give it a few. It's still a little wet, I can see. We'll put this up. We'll set up the Mopeka sensor. And like I said, we'll take it from here. Alright, looks like it's dry. I'm going to go ahead and Remove the 3M backing. Take this off here. Sorry about that. Trying to grab it and make sure I get it. Alright, well, since I'll go ahead and talk to you guys for a bit. The reason I got this, I saw it on another channel, and I used to have the new camp, and I liked that it had the sensors. You can tell how much water you had in there, if you did or you didn't, if it was full or not. Because like I said earlier, we ran into situations, and luckily we were at the park, hooked up, where the tank was actually full, and it started not going in water. We were wondering what was going on, and come to find out when after I emptied it that it needed to be empty. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this right here. And press on here for a bit. Keep pressing it hard. See what's on there. You can get these on Amazon in case you want to move it. I bought them for the propane tank, so that's why I know. Alright, now I'm going to take the sonar here, sensor. I'm going to go ahead and take this yellow tape off, keep it clean. I'm going to take the grease here, break it off. I'm going to go ahead and add grease to the sensor. You don't have to add a lot, but it's like I read, make sure you put enough where you can cover it. Okay, so that should be enough. Now when I put this, you want to make sure you put the cover from the cover on here. And I know it's just was put on there, so I should let it sit for like 24 hours. But you know how it's YouTubers are desperate. We don't want to wait. So that's how you install it. Make sure it snaps in there. You don't want to lose it going down the highway. Alright, so now that we got that done, let's go back on the app and let's see what we have to do. Let me go back in here. Okay, so I'm back here on the app. Hopefully you can see. See if I can get a good view for you guys. The sun or the lights bothering. You know what? Let's take it inside. You probably can see better. Alright, so we're inside now. And it should be better here. Because the other one was hard to see on the outside with the sun glaring. But okay, so now that it's on, I'm going to hit the 0 sensor. And as you can see, it's almost perfect. Doesn't have to be perfect. It says here, press the sync button on your sensor to enable hyper update mode. Place the sensor on a flat surface and press the 0 sensor. Align the sensor on the bottom of the tank so that it's fishing flat. Let's check the firmware. Firmware's up to date. So now I want to go up here. And this is where we're going to go ahead and fill out device name. I'm going to put here gray water. Oops. Gray tank. Settings, United States. This is a 32 gallon. Doesn't say 32, so what you need to do is you need to go to arbitrary, and then arbitrary, what you need to do is you put the tank height. I gotta measure it. Commodity is gonna be water. Quality threshold is disabled. Percent, propane to butane ratio, sensor update rate. So I'll put it at I want to say 90%. Okay, it doesn't go to 90. So sensor up. Oops. Hold on. Go back up here. Position sensor. I did that. Trigger alarm above or below threshold. So I want to trigger it when it's above 20%. Notification frequency every 12 hours. You can change this to every 6, once a day, every 3 days. I'll put it for every 12 hours. Like it says, gray tank, arbitrary tank size. What it says here. Set the size of your tank so that the app can display percentage readout. For unlisted size or horizontal tanks, you should measure the tank's height and enter into the arbitrary field. For horizontal tanks, the percentage displayed will be the measured fluid level height. So we have a vertical tank, and here is 30. Ours is actually 32, so we can't use that. So I'm going to go and measure the height of the tank and see what it comes out to. Let's go measure this tank just so we can be accurate. So we have a vertical tank. Hopefully you can see. Our vertical tank is only 3 inches. I don't know if you can see that there. It's just 3. But you gotta take into consideration the bottom half here, so it's actually, it's hard to see with this thing. This is 4 inches. Come on. Which is 5. You go over here on this side. This tank is actually actually 4 inches, right? Yeah, about 4 inches. All right, so the tank is actually 4 inches. So let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, so tank height, we'll put 4 inches. Commodity is going to be water. Threshold. Percentage, we'll go by inches here. Or we can go by percent. Tank level units. Change the units that are displayed on the main and detailed tank information pages on your tank level. So we'll go by percentage here. Propane, butane ratio. That doesn't function here. Notifications, trigger alarm, above and below threshold. Okay, so think I have everything here, all the settings. So let's see what it says here. Low quality indicator shown on the sensor home screen. 3-star scale is used to understand if the sensor ultrasonic measurement system is working correctly. Typically, if quality is low, 1 star, the sensor is mounted poorly. Poorly positioned on the center bottom of the tank. Has a breeze in the tank in front of the rubber. So, what you do here with this is you can check the battery. As you can see, they're talking about quality here. Low quality, tank empty or sensor is incorrectly positioned. I think our tank is empty. Because we did empty it here. I have to go ask my wife, but I think it's empty. Tank is empty or sensor in the correct position. Should be empty. So if it's empty, let's see what I want to do here. I want to do water to say percentage. So it's saying it's 100%. Trigger alarm when the threshold is below. So if I do inches, let me see what happens. Okay, so I got inches on here. It says 4.4 inches. That's the size of the tank because it's a 4-inch tank. I'm going to go back here to and put this on percent. See, it's saying 100%. So, low quality. Tank is empty or sensor is in correct position. Tap for more info. We should looked at it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to go and put water in here or empty it out and see what it changes. So far, that's how you install it. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to ask me more questions on it, I can update you once we go ahead and empty and fill up. Thank you for watching and follow my channel.